Do you want a nugget of truth to start out your day? If so, you have come to the right place. Here we give you a devotional power boost to the beginning of your day and pray that God will bless you as He sees you on your way. Welcome, and so glad you have joined us for yet another daily devotional on Praying with a Mission. I am reading from Amazing Answers to Big Bible Questions. Today we are going to be studying, does 2 Corinthians 3 verses 7 and 8 teach that the 10 Commandments passed away? Our Bible verse today is found in 2 Corinthians 3 verses 7 and 8. If the ministry of death, written and engraved on stones, was glorious, so that the children of Israel could not look steadily at the face of Moses because of the glory of his countenance, which glory was passing away, how will the ministry of the Spirit not be more glorious? The Bible is clear that God's 10 Commandments stand forever. King David said, "The works of his hands are variety and justice. All his purposes are sure. They stand fast forever and ever, and they are done in truth and uprightness." Psalms 111, 7 and 8. The Apostle Paul affirmed, "Do we make void the law through faith? Certainly not. On the contrary, we establish the law." Romans 3 verses 31. So what passes away? This passage is speaking of the glory of the countenance of Moses' face after he had been with the Lord. Being in the divine presence of God caused his face to shine so much that at the time he wore a veil to cover the brightness. This glory was temporary and would fade away. The fact that it passed away did not mean it was fake or bad. Paul uses this glory on Moses' face as an illustration of the Jewish system that God established through Moses to point people to Christ. It was not a bad system, but when Jesus came, this system passed away. The ultimate purpose of the sanctuary, the feasts, and all the ceremony laws was to direct people to the Messiah. It was glorious in its purpose, but it was not the aim to keep people tied to rituals. God's desire is that His law would be written into our hearts. The passage says the ministry of the Spirit would be more glorious. When we read the full passage, 2 Corinthians 3 verses 3 and 9, you will see that the subject is not going away with God's law, but the location of the law from tables of stone to the tables of the heart. Under Moses' leadership, the law was given on stone, but under the work of the Holy Spirit, it will be written on the heart. If you have enjoyed this devotional, then please look around and find the like button and give it a friendly tap on the shoulder. Put a comment down there and tell me which part of this devotional was your favorite, which part you got out a good nugget that you can take throughout the day, and just consider subscribing, because the more the merrier, and God's family is not a small family. So if you would love to join us in this adventure of Praying with a Mission, check out what we have below. There are many other options, and see you around.